cancer. Yum. But you know what's worse than nicotine? Sugar. Not just any kind of sugar. Refined sugar that's in 95% of our food. Neighbors. You know what comes next. Deep Six that shit, Rod Weaver! Listen, neighbors, we gotta talk. I got some shit to show you. And I got some things to tell you. If you're new on this channel and you just stumbled across this video, don't go nowhere. Because you have stumbled on the most raw, real, honest, interesting, intriguing channel on YouTube. I'm a guy that suffers from physical and mental disabilities, or we could call them spiritual demons, whichever you prefer. I don't really give a shit. Just want to love you, neighbor, and bring you entertaining stuff to watch on the YouTube instead of watching shit that's full of lies and deceit, clickbait, false titles. Shit pisses me off. You guys know I tried real hard to push merchandise on this channel because I figured with 1,400 subscribers almost, if we sold 500 shirts and sweaters and stuff, Chainsaw Redeemer could make enough to put in his monthly media order that he's only doing like every 4 months right now, because that's all I can afford. So I do have some media products to show you in case you need any. Also, did you notice the new shirt? Hashtag persevere, neighbors. You only fail if you quit. But I recently mentioned to you guys that I wanted to change to a different platform because Teespring, I find, is astronomically difficult, especially when you put an item in your cart. If you put a blue shirt in your cart, whatever shirt color it shows on the main page is what it shows in your cart. And if you go to revise your cart, you basically have to redo your whole order. Not only that, now I know for certain I want to change. Because do you see this shit, neighbors? Look at the bottom where it says quit. Okay? Now look at this one. They cut it off right here. And all we did was change the color and the size of the shirt. Okay? I will not support a business that pays me $1.81 per t-shirt, charges my neighbor $24.99, charges them $10 to ship it, and then has letters cut off. That's unacceptable. Teespring.com. We're Deep Sixing you, neighbors! Any other YouTubers, don't use them. Okay, let's find a better platform. When I first started to set up merchandise, there were only 4 platforms I could use. Now I'm finding that there's a bunch more. I had an injection again today, you guys, in my neck, a steroid injection. And I got about 2 hours of relief. I thought it was supposed to be a pain blocking injection, but it's just the same kind of injection I've had in my lower back before without positive results. So I'm frustrated with the doctors. I've told you guys that my van blew up, my head gasket blew, and that I might have to stop making videos for a while. My greatest challenge right now is myself, my depression, my discouragement. I sold my 400C for a very low price, in my opinion, with its redneck ingenuity. I sold it to neighbor Mike T. His 026 is on the channel, and he's had that saw since he was 16 and was about ready to give it up and just sell it for $10 or sell to parts or keep it for parts. And he brought it to me, and we redeemed it. This guy's had this saw since he's 16, and he's in his late 40s. And he was going to give up on that saw, but I got to redeem it for him. He broke his rear handle out in the field the other day, called me up, says, "Help! I broke my chit. Please tell me you have a tank for me." I said, "Well, chit, neighbor, I'm rebuilding 026s right now." This one's on the board. Cha-ching! Done. All we got to do is make sure she cuts good. Still, we've broken it in. A full tank of idle. Done some cutting with it. And then this one had a tiny bit of scoring on the piston, Chainsaw Redeemer is going to port this bitch. But I just wanted to make sure that shit worked and ran, because then I know once I port it, if it doesn't run, well, shit, it's something I did. We're going to take this OEM steel 026 cylinder, which has transfer on it that can likely be removed to practice with. So, that's my hands, neighbors. I do this shit all day long. That's part of my challenge too. It's discouraging when you drop shit all the time and your hands don't work. It makes life difficult. But anyways, this will be our practice cylinder. We bought very expensive grinding bits, which I don't know what the hell I've done with them. I thought I just showed somebody the other day. I bought some of this brand, and then there was another brand out there that I'm going to try for grinding that a porter recommended to me. Here locally I have a porter I know. He just does it for fun on the side and then sells his saws dirt cheap. Okay, so the other shirt I got, neighbors, we have more coming. I have sweatshirts coming. This one's screwed up, but you know, we had to order some Hey Neighbors t-shirts. Why the fuck didn't you guys buy none of this shit? I'm really confused. That's my catchphrase, and you guys say it all the time in the comments and shit. Is it because you're poor like me? Or do you think it's ridiculous to spend $26 on a shirt like I do? But that's the economy. I can't change that shit. So, we're going to port this 026. And here's my thoughts on it. I've done a lot of research. I can't raffle the saw off. However, you can make a donation to be put in a drawing to win the saw. And since it's going to be my first ported saw, if it's a success, I'd like to give it away. However, I have to collect some money. And so, I'm thinking we might do like a $10 donation to the channel, get you in a drawing. Okay? You will only be allowed to do one drawing because we don't want to make it unfair to the people that are super poor and can't afford $20. So, a $10 or more donation to the channel. If that saw is a success in the future, could be 6 months or a year down the road, guys. I really don't know. I never know anymore. I have so many days that I just can't work anymore. I'm working on Meteor inventory right now. They didn't send me any of my rings. I ordered like $500 worth of rings and they told me they didn't have them in stock. Sucks. So, that's what I'm thinking about doing with that saw. The other thing is, I have found there is yet another eBay seller marking shit as Meteor and then saying unbranded from China. There's also another seller selling stuff for like $4 cheaper than me. He's got one picture, and I can tell by the picture. I looked at the 028 Super he had listed, and you can blatantly tell it's not a Meteor piston. It looks very different. And in all the years I've used Meteor, I've never seen the design of the 028 Super pop-up piston changed. I didn't bring any with me, but I just wanted to show you guys. I have these products, okay? And I'm going to try to start, when I work on a model, like say an 044, I need to do better at putting the links in the pinned comments and the description. If I can find a way to sell these products direct to you guys without eBay, I can bring them to you cheaper. I pay eBay 20%, 19.25%. So I round it up to 20%. That's what I pay them. So if I sell an item for $32.99 in Tennessee, for say, they're going to add 9.75% sales tax. So we might as well call it 10%. So they're going to add $3.30 in tax. And then from that amount, they're going to take 19.25%. And then I'll have to pay, because I have them free shipping, roughly $4.84 to $5.86 to ship one piston. So if you guys buy them directly from me and pay me Cash App, or PayPal. Cash App, there's no fee. PayPal friends, no fee. If you use a credit card, anything over like $100, I gotta pass the fee to you. It's 4%. Okay? If you use PayPal goods and services, it's 4%. But I can still offer it to you like 11% cheaper than I can on eBay if you use one of those services. Because I do not blame somebody for wanting to have their 35 or say a Meteor cylinder for $125 protected. Okay? Y'all don't know me. I'm just a random guy. Right? Anyways, that being said, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to try really hard to continue to do videos. But I need your help. Okay? I need more money coming in, okay? And this is a push for that. Yes, it is, you guys. I don't want to change to a new manufacturer for products that aren't selling. I've sold 3 items in the 6 months that we've had merchandise available. 3. I've sold 3 and I've made $8.86. That's what I've made. And that's before tax, okay? So, basically, for the saw people, you guys, if you need parts, please check with me and email me if you want, smallengineredemption@gmail.com, or text me 346-263-1077. Okay. I also need to get a video that is my intro to every one of my videos instead of using a standard 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown like I do. And then a thanks for watching at the end. But I need, the thing is, you guys, when I go a week without selling a damn thing on eBay, and I don't sell no t-shirts, and I don't sell no saws, and I don't get no business coming in the shop, unfortunately, it makes me depressed. It discourages me, and I know it shouldn't. I know that's on me. I know that makes me weak. I know I need to be better. But the reality is, I need the drive and the push to come from somewhere, okay? And I'm not trying to say you guys aren't enough. Because the comments and everything do encourage me, but there are some days that there's just, you know, it's difficult to see my videos not even getting 100 views sometimes. Some days the passion for the chainsaws just isn't there. I just want to interact with you guys as regular human beings. You know, I just want you guys to talk about your life in the comments. It doesn't have to be just chainsaws, neighbors. We got lots of people here that have nothing to do with chainsaws. They just stumbled across an incidental audit video, and they're here because they noticed me and my high level of honesty and sincerity. I spent 4 hours on the phone with Curtis Baker the other night. 4 hours, neighbors, with one of my subscribers. We talked for 4 fucking hours. 2 grown men. Okay? Grown men don't usually talk on the phone that long. But we talked for 4 hours like little fucking teenage girls. And it was awesome. Okay, but I devoted that kind of time to him. Did it slow me way down working on that 026? Yeah, it took me 4 hours to do the last 20 minutes of work on that. Why? Because I cared more about what Curtis had to say and telling me some of his background and some of his story and why he's into chainsaws, how he got into chainsaws, what he's doing for work, what his goals are, what his aspirations are, why he's on the channel, all of those different things. Those things matter to me. Most YouTubers don't give a shit about you. Sorry, that's just the honest reality. Most people don't give a shit about you. That's sad. And that makes my life very difficult because that's the one thing I can't rectify in the world, it seems. There's 8 billion people on this planet. And I'm like, I want to make a difference for all 8 billion, not 3. But that's selfish. If I'm making a positive impact in one person's life, that should be enough drive to keep fucking going with what I'm doing with this channel and my life. One person. And I got more than one that you guys say this, that you rely on this channel. Literally, you rely on my channel. That is a great honor. But it is also a great burden that I have to carry. And it's hard to explain what goes through my mind each morning if I do sleep when I wake up. It's hard to explain how much it takes to get me out of bed. If I wake up and I look over at my phone and I'm just thinking, okay, if I see I got eBay stuff to ship out, I'll get up. And I don't. Okay, if I sold merchandise, I'll get up. And I don't. Okay, if I got comments on my videos, I'll get up. And sometimes I do, but honestly, sometimes I don't. You know, I might have 3 comments on a video that's been out for 24 hours. And they're just basic comments, you know, from the regulars. And you guys are fucking amazing, you regulars. You know who you are. There's way too many of you to mention, honestly. Robert and Ted and Curtis, you're a new regular, and Blanche, you're a new regular, and Jenny's a regular, even though she doesn't comment on every video. She is a regular in my life and a regular on the channel. She's been at every live event I've done. Justin B and Stuart and Gary and damn it, what's my dude's name from Canada here? Why can't I think of his damn name? We're on Telegram together. Damn it, neighbor, comment on the damn video so I can't think of your damn tag. Damn it. Damn it, I don't want to cheat and look, and I don't have my other phone. But either way, you know, the regulars, you guys, I'll do this for you, largely, like those bathroom videos I do on my toilet. I was just so I could have content for you guys. That's the reality of my life, is I'm not always working on chainsaws. I'm doing all kinds of different stuff in my life. Guess what? I broke my uncle's TV, and we're going to make a video. I'll be smashing that shit soon. And the title's simply going to be, he said he loved his TV more than me. And the thumbnail is going to be me with an axe, or I might take one of my chitty chainsaws and put a chitty bar and chain on it and cut the damn TV up with a damn chainsaw. We'll see what the hell happens. But it'll feel good for me, because my uncle loves his 67-inch screen TV more than me and openly admits it. He understands now that it getting broken was a consequence of his actions. I told you guys that story in a live event. Sorry, it's too long to tell again. And he lied to me, as he usually does. And he lied to me about something that was so stupid to lie about, that he's calling calculators liars and receipts liars and math liars and everything else. And for me to have that level of disrespect toward me when I do so much for you, when I'm taking care of you, when I'm changing your nasty, disgusting, filthy bandages every day on your wound, or every 2 days on your wound, so that you can be at work, okay? When I'm forgiving you for sending tens of thousands of dollars to a scammer and getting final notices on the light bill coming in the mail because you didn't pay it, okay? You shouldn't lie to me. When I've never, ever, ever blown up on you, when you tell me the truth, we calmly work through it. You shouldn't lie to me and say, I was afraid you were going to blow up. Well, but then you openly admit I've never blown up when you tell me the truth, even when it's horrible that you gave $400 or your $500 paycheck to your scammer and didn't pay the light bill and took out a payday loan to give your scammer another $390 in 1 week. That's what he did 1 week a few months back. And I didn't yell at him. I got pissed when I got that final notice. I yelled at him for that. But when he told me the truth of what happened, I didn't yell at him. We talked about it like human beings should, calmly, lovingly. Okay? I know this is a bunch of randomness, but it's kind of a midweek Shed Shop update, I suppose. Just to let you guys know kind of where my head's at, and I guess I needed to get a couple things off my chest. Okay? I haven't even been, most days I don't even have the encouragement to edit videos. I don't know how to explain it. It's not right. I'm telling you, it's wrong for me to feel this way. It's wrong for me not to want to edit my videos because they don't get many views and I make 2 or 6 cents on a video. It's wrong for me because I know there are several of you that enjoy the videos, want the videos, and they make your life enjoyable. And so for me to be selfish and not be able to muster up encouragement and endurance and perseverance to edit footage and get footage to the YouTube, sometimes you'll see me post videos with just whatever thumbnail freaking YouTube picked, because it's a lot of work to do thumbnails. You guys deserve better than that, and I'm sorry. I repent. I do you dirty. So fucking dirty, Ted Neitzel. I do you dirty, Curtis Baker. I do you dirty, Robert Denshaw. I do you dirty, Daryl Johnson. I do you dirty, Blanche. I do you dirty, Jenny. I do you dirty, Stuart. I do you dirty, Justin B. I do you dirty, Gary. Everybody else that your names aren't directly popping into my head, I'm sorry that I didn't mention you directly, but I do you dirty too. Anybody that watches this channel regularly, even though there's times you have a week or a month that you're not here, not commenting, not having time to watch or listen to videos, you still come back and comment when you have time and let me know, hey, just been busy with life. I do you dirty. Sorry, neighbors. It's not right. It makes me feel like shit. It makes me feel like a worthless human being. That's how I feel about it. That's how much I truly do love you guys, even though I fucking suck at it. That's the part of I suck at it. If I loved you guys like 1 Corinthians 13 says in the Bible, every day I'd be antsy like a little teenager on Christmas, ready to get up and edit my footage for you guys and go to work and record what I'm doing and show you my life and share my life and talk about my life and my fatty buntings and everything else. But I do you dirty because of my spiritual demons or my mental health, whichever you want to call it. I want to do better. Okay, I'm telling you what I think can help me get the drive back, but the passion's dying, you guys. It really is. And that's not fair to you. I know. It's so unfair to you guys. I never, ever, ever thought I would have people, fans like you guys, when I started this YouTube. I never thought I would have the personal connections of talking to Ted Neitzel for an hour and a half on the phone several times. Rob Weaver, we've had very long conversations on the phone. Adam Hayes, we've had very long conversations on the phone. Me and Curtis have had our first conversation, 4 hours. Blanche and I have had several conversations, some of them long, some of them only 5 minutes, where she just was upset about something she saw or heard or something going on in the world or her life. And she'll call me up and say, I'm really busy. But I'm overwhelmed. And I love that. But sometimes I do you guys dirty and I see you call and I don't fucking answer your calls because I feel like shit. And I know when I feel like shit, I'm no good to you. Okay? So, all of that being said, I want to try to do better. I know I need to do better. And I'm telling you guys I'm sorry. And I'm requesting your forgiveness and patience, long-suffering, especially those of you who profess Jesus Christ. 1 Corinthians 13 says that you're to persevere with me. You're to have long-suffering. You're to forgive me 70 times 7 in one day. It's your free will choice whether you do or not. A lot of you guys will say it's no big deal that I'm not doing you dirty. Several people have texted me and said it's okay if you have to step away for a while. Don't let that burden you. We understand. But to me, that's not acceptable. You guys have come into my life and made my life better. And I should do you better. And so please forgive me for being a piece of shit. Please forgive me for not doing you right. Please forgive me that some days you're simply not enough when you should be. You are worthy to be enough, to be the drive that keeps me going. And so I shouldn't be letting you guys down like I am, whether you feel let down or not. In my heart, you're let down. Because in my heart, you're worth more than that. In my heart, if I was in your shoes, I'd be like, well, shit. Look how encouraging I am to this guy. And I'm not enough to make him want to get up out of fucking bed in the morning. Yeah, you guys are enough. I'm just a piece of shit. But there's room for improvement. I know the things that I would like to be the keys to help me have more drive. One of them definitely is my physical pain getting the fuck out of my life. At least just my neck. I'll cope with the shoulders and the hands and the back and the hips and everything else. But the neck is just, it's something I can't explain. It fucking destroys me. It really does. But even that, you guys are enough and are worthy. Just one of you is enough and is worthy. My regulars. That shouldn't stop me. That you should help me overcome this. That just thinking of you are waiting for a video to pop up. This shouldn't stop me. You deserve better. So, hashtag persevere. We haven't quit yet, neighbors. And I'm going to try to keep going for you, because you deserve it. I love all of you guys, even though I really do fucking suck at it, whether you think I do or not. In my heart, I suck at it, because you deserve better. Until next time, hashtag persevere, right? Be kind to one another. We're all facing battles. That's it.